everybody. Welcome back to Vlogmas. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another day in the life of chaos. It is Tuesday morning. I have so much to do today. I have Christmas decorations to finish putting up. I have to get the Halloween and autumn stuff up into the attic. I have to get that done. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Fox. I work 7 days on, 7 days off at my job as a retail pharmacist. Today is day 7 of my off cycle, and I go back to work for 7 days starting tomorrow. I love this schedule. I am addicted to this schedule and cannot change it because I love it so much. However, the downside of it is if I'm not prepared on Tuesday to start back for a week on Wednesday, I just feel like giving up and quitting. So that's what Tuesdays are like around here. They're very difficult. So I'm starting off, I'm going to make my to-do list. Excuse you. I'm filming a video, computer. Alexander Laptop, get your life together. Anyway, I'm starting off with a to-do list. I have an appointment with my psychiatrist for like a med check. We do every 3 months, which I can't believe it's been 3 months since the last time I checked in with her. That's kind of crazy. At 9. That's virtual, so I don't have to go anywhere. That's the good news. And then I have the rest of the day to get shit together before I have to be. Tonight is Krampusnacht. Krampusnacht? It's the Krampus festival in Pittsburgh, all right? So every year, one of the 2 run clubs here in Pittsburgh that I'm a part of does the Krampus run. And so we do our run through the city, and then we finish at the parade time for the Krampus parade, and then the Krampus Krampus come over to take pictures with us. So it's a blast. Hopefully some of my friends will be there tonight. I have to check the RSVP list. I haven't looked at that. So that's at 6. So I have from like 9:30 until 5:30. So I have like 8 hours with nothing else. I'm going to turn my phone off so that I'm not getting texted and I'm not getting work stuff. And I'm going to fucking focus. As soon as right now, it's about 7:45. So I have a little bit of time. I'm going to work on my to-do list and probably some pictures before my psychiatrist appointment. And then I will, after that, I will start on the to-do list. So stay here with me. See my life. We got this. Okay, it's just a little list. It's just a tiny, tiny list. No, for realsies though, I like broke it down like very, what did my favorite Dr. Levine used to always say? Granular. I broke it down to a very granular level here, my friends. Very granular. Yeah, just like so that I get that little adrenaline burst of crossing the things off, and also so that way I'm more realistic. Like, I am enrolled now. I don't know if I think I mentioned this. I enrolled in the HB90 course, which I have to get the planner and print that stuff that's up here somewhere. Yeah, download and print it. I enrolled in Sarah Cannon's HB90 course because I want to learn to get better at like time management, and I'm hoping that her use of like the time blocks and the way that she sets up schedules her day and her to-do list, and that will help me. I hope that will work for my ADHD brain. That's the plan. But right now I struggle. Time blindness is probably like my number one annoying fucking time blindness is probably like my number one most annoying symptom of ADHD. Well, the indecisiveness really sucks too. So there's a few that really bother me, but time blindness is one of the worst because I have so much that I want to do, and then I just like am so shitty at sorting out, can I do it? How long will it take me to do it? All of those things. So I thought today, to try to help myself, I'm going to really break it down. So like one of the big examples on here is I went and I looked at, I have 2 autumn boxes that need to be put away. One is almost totally full. One is my autumn tree. So I need to take down that tree and then box those things up. So that'll take a little bit longer. And then I have 3 more Christmas boxes that need to be put up. The decorations need to go up. So I think ordinarily I would have been like fall box away, Christmas box up, or put them both as one even sometimes. But this, I was like, you know what? We're going to do it one at a time. I have one box to put away. Then I put away the second box. And then I take out the first box, you know, like try to break it down like that and see if that helps. I don't know. I'm trying this. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to get started on some of these items. I have a little bit less than an hour before my appointment online. It's a virtual appointment, like I said. So the good news is I don't have to get up and go anywhere. But I might try to get one of these boxes done. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll start editing the video. Let's see. Every time I'm like, I'm gonna get my shit together. So I was cleaning up, tidying up the bedroom, making the bed, starting to get the last things to put in that box. I thought these are low-hanging fruits. I can knock these off before my appointment at 9. And Layla Grace decided to try to throw up in the hallway, in the stairwell. Now, we got that new carpeting in August of 2020. Yes, August of 2020. And so far, knock on wood, she's never thrown up, peed, or pooped on it. Nobody has done any of these things. Somehow I have managed to keep my nephews from doing the same thing. So I always like prevent them from going upstairs when they come over with Danielle. My nephews are Bandit, Baby, and Picasso. They are dogs, for the record. Anyway, so I heard it happening and I was like, no! So I went running out of the room, snatched her up in the hallway, carried her outside, and she threw up outside, looking at me the entire time like, I wanted to do this on the carpet. Sorry, girl, you can't. So anyway, threw a wrench in my plans, but we're back on track. I just gave her like half a breakfast. I'm just going to keep an eye on her, make sure she's drinking water today. She used to be a barfer, like big time barfer, like every other week, just throw up for no reason. She hasn't done that in a while. So since we switched her foods, she's gotten better. We had her on like sensitive tummy. We had to put her on sensitive tummy formula. But anyway, I'm like sweating because I like literally ran out of the room, snatched her up, ran down the steps, out the back door, and set her down. Okay. It's 8:38. I still have 22 minutes. She's outside. She's coming back in. Let's see. Gonna get a little bit more done. Let's see. Much better. Almost. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, it's 9:45. Just got off the call with my psychiatrist. If you are a person who has a like traditional job where you're not work from home and you're not on conference calls all day, do you feel like a weird potato every single time that you have to be on a Zoom call? Because that is me. I am like, I think I look strange in the thing. I can't figure out how to sit and like get my MySpace angle working like this. I don't know. It makes me so stressed. I feel so much more comfortable in person, but my psychiatrist is like 45 minutes away. So it's much easier to do the virtual appointments. Like you have to do once a year in person, but it's much easier to do like our every 3 month check-in virtual. but I feel so weird. Like when my therapist went to virtual during the pandemic, at least I had like been in person with her for like 4 years. 2016 is when I started seeing Georgia. Holy shit. Off and on. Like we would get together for a while and then I'd be okay and then I'd take some time off and then I'd come back. But anyway, it felt a little less weird because I had known her for so many years, but it still felt like weird to be on a call. And then I'm always worried, is my audio catching up? Can you hear me? Can you see it? It adds a layer of stress to an appointment. I would much rather go in person. Like my doctor's office offers virtual appointments for certain things and I'm like, I'll just come in, even though it's like a 40-minute drive. So the problem is I still go to all the same places that I used to go whenever I lived with my parents in that part of town. So everything is far away from where we currently live. Not far, but anyway, I'm gonna get some more coffee. I'm debating if I should get some breakfast. I think it's that kind of time. I think it's time to eat breakfast. I don't feel like taking the time to cook, but it's that time. I'm gonna check on Layla Grace and then I think I'm gonna tidy up the kitchen because that's on my list and cross another thing off. We are getting stuff done today.
Are you okay? You're making your mama worry so much. You feel all right? Did you have a little bit of egg? Did that help you feel better? Did the egg help? Did you have 2 cookies and half a breakfast? Yes, you did. You feeling okay? Do you need some water? Mama get you some water? Will you drink it if I get it for you? You're so perfect. My poor sick baby.
I realize that we're on day 5 of Vlogmas. It's December 5th or day 6. I don't know. We're on December 5th of Vlogmas. And there really hasn't been that much unhinged content yet, except as provided by Layla Grace. And by that I mean Layla Geraldine. So it's time for the first unhinged content of the month, which is me making a cover for my HB90 binder. I printed everything out and, excuse you, truck, rude. I printed everything out and now I have to put it in a binder. And I was like looking online and I was like, is there a binder online that I want to buy? And like nothing was really speaking to me. So I was like, I'm just gonna get a plain binder in a color that I like. I'll pick it up tomorrow at work. My hair is, it's this is what's the problem. There we go, better lighting. I'm gonna pick up a binder in a color that I like tomorrow, but I'm going to make my own cover art for it that speaks to me. It's like the just before 1 o'clock check-in. Got a lot of stuff done on here. I want to start working on my bullet journal next. That's the next step. But I just crossed off this one that says sort out travel charger bag. So I have this little bag that holds all my chargers when we travel. And what I always do, there's a couple like things that I charge on my computer, like for example, my Garmin I charge here, or my, like I only ever, this is an adapter for my camera card. I only ever use this at my computer. I would never use that in a wall charger. So things like that, I always, or like these are adapters for my mouse to plug into my computer. Those always stayed here anyway. But then like I'd get ready to pack and then I'd be like, oh, I gotta go grab my phone charger. I gotta go grab my Garmin charger, whatever. So I went on Amazon and I bought one of everything that I need for here. So in here now, I have a car charger that's just for traveling. I have a wall Garmin charger, wall phone charger that are just for traveling. This is going to be now so that whenever I'm ready to go, I don't have to go gather things from around the house and put them in here. I have a second set already in here. I've already done this with my toiletries, with my like skincare stuff, just to make it easier. So I just grab the bag and go. I don't know why it took me so long to do it with my chargers. So now I have wall chargers at home that stay in the wall. And now I have chargers that travel that stay in the travel bag until we get to the hotel. I'm so proud of myself. It's a little thing. So I am working on making our wine advent calendar because we get so much wine in our shipments, rather than buy a separate wine advent calendar like they sell in the stores. Also, they don't really sell them in Pennsylvania because of our liquor laws. I go through our wine list, and I usually end up finding things that are like nearing the end of their drinking range, or we don't know their drinking range, but we've had them for a little while. That's usually what ends up going on here. You can see there's some 2016s, 2018s. So I choose usually 24 wines, but we had some that we didn't get to last year, and we started with those, if you've seen from the days. But I finally am finishing it today. So I make the list, I choose 20 wines. So we have 8 white wines and 12 red wines. Very rarely do we ever finish the whole bottle, unfortunately, but we try our best. So I'm gonna go through, and now I put these little things on Word. They're like gift tags, and I just take out the to and from, and then I'm gonna write down the names on these, shuffle them up, and put them into the advent calendar.
Let's wind it up.
All right, the wine advent calendar, everything has been placed. It's legit now. We're gonna do this the real way. Go ahead, choose today, December 5th, Repeal Day.
Crowed Toa.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one.
Yes.
This is rather a large lunchtime wine, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm cooking lunch, but like while that's cooking on the stove, I'm gonna start prepping the ingredients for the meal prep because I am multitasking and goal oriented.
Okay, got my video edited. Gonna try to get these last couple boxes up. All right, so we got 3 boxes to go up and that to go down. Hello, it's 5:30. Well, 5:20. It's time to get ready to go to the run. So close and yet so far. I got all the boxes put out except for the balls that have to go on the tree. I did get the tree, everything taken down from the tree, from the Halloween tree. I have 2 more rows out. To be fair, this tree is 3 years old and it's not meant to be run every night, every day, 365 days a year, overnight. It's not overnight the whole night, but oh my God, I just ran up the stairs. I'm so sweaty from wearing long sleeves and doing this stuff around the house. But I come upstairs when I get ready for bed, put the tree on, put my Starry Night on, and then in a couple hours when husband comes up, he turns the tree off, and the Starry Night's on an auto timer, so that goes off on its own. So it's not overnight every night, but I do not really, with my ADHD, have the patience to figure out which one is out and replace it. I tried the last time when the first one went out, and I was like, I'm done. So what I did was I bought another thing of lights and just put that on there. So we'll see. My mom has the patience for that kind of stuff. That's like a hyper focus that she can do. So she's coming over on Saturday. So I might be like, can you just take a look at this when you get here? And I won't put these on yet. So we'll see. But anyway, so close and yet so far away. Did not do the meal prep yet. And ask husband if he could maybe help me out with that. But his he had a break between meetings and his brother called and was like, I'm down the hill. Can I come over and have coffee? And he's like, yeah, guess so, but we're not like just drop in kind of people, so we're never ready for that stuff. So we were not expecting that. So he was over for like maybe 45 minutes or an hour. And now husband's on a call that was after his brother left. So I can't even talk to him before I leave for the run. But I'm gonna go because it's gonna be fun. I was just talking to my psychiatrist this morning about how I'm doing better with like giving myself the space to do the fun things and the social things when I have stuff at home, and like reminding myself that the stuff at home will still be there and it's okay to go and do the social things that I can't replace at a different time. So I'm gonna make good on that. I'm gonna get dressed and head down there. These are the new lights over here for the Three Sisters Bridges. Super exciting. started early. There's so many of them this year. Woo! Oh my god, there's more coming. Oh, this one's already got a child too. They are moving fast this year. Oh, that's my favorite. He was here last year too.
Me, I'm watching the kids though. I know if you're good or bad. So if you're good, I'll give you dried fruits and walnuts, okay? And oranges. No Xbox, just those things. Those are better for you. Better for your eyes. Okay, are we ready for what we're here for? Ladies and gentlemen, Slayer!
Hello, I'm home from Krampus. Oh, I'm not out of breath. I'm just shivering that badly. I don't know, my screen is blurry. Anyway, husband made our meal prep, so I've crossed a lot of things off my to-do list. I'll check in with that before we head out, but we are going to try to go find a nice gin cocktail for Repeal Day. But before that, we're going to open our cheese calendar. Babe, did you know that the more cheese you eat, the more Gouda you feel? Okay, so we have a new advent calendar tonight that we're trying out, which is the Bon Maman 12 Days of Christmas jam calendar. So it's only 12 days, so I'm hoping that each little jam will last us like 2 days or so. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Look at this. I don't even want to open it because it's so majestic, but we'll see what's in here. Ooh, first up, apricot banana spread. All right, let's try it. Cheers, Repeal Day! Gin for everyone!
It might be 3,000.
Ma'am, what are you doing? You sleeping in there? Hi. You want some chicken? You want some chicken? Good morning, everybody. I'm going to close out the vlog here. It was a great day yesterday. I got a lot done. I really did hit my productivity. I crossed a lot of things off of my to-do list, so I was really happy with that. The Krampus run was really a fun time. Last year, I can't remember if I explained this or not. Last year, so Krampus is always the December 5th, and it's a big thing in Pittsburgh. I don't know if it's this big in other cities, but it's a big thing in Pittsburgh. And they usually do it in Market Square, and they do a Krampus bar crawl. So all the people dressed up like that do a bar crawl, and then they do a parade led by St. Nicholas And then at the end, there is, at the end of the parade, there are several members of the Krampi, that play in a band called Slayer, Sleighger, like Slayer. And they do Christmas music, like metal and rock and metal Christmas songs. So last year what happened was the parade is usually in Market, and the bar crawl is usually in Market Square. And then last year, the Slayer was playing at Hard Rock Cafe, which is in Station Square. So they were like separated, and I guess they were going to play, and then everybody could go back over to Market Square or start at Market Square and come over. I don't know how they were all doing it, but one of the run clubs that we have here in Pittsburgh that I'm a member of always does the Krampus run, and so you run and then you watch the parade. Well, last year they were split up, and so we went to Station Square, and there were like half the Krampi that were there yesterday, but they weren't going to do a parade. And then Kim, who runs City Bridges Run Club, was like, we're here just for you. And so they did a smaller parade, and then lots of people stayed and watched Slayer at Hard Rock Cafe there on Station Square. Last night it was very crowded because everything was back in Market Square and they were playing outside. I tried to take a clip. You may or may not have seen it because I couldn't tell if it turned out or not. So once I go to edit this, if it turned out, then you have seen it. If not, I'm sorry. It was super crowded, and we couldn't find anybody to get our picture with, and so we were like, okay, well, we're just gonna go home. So I was with my two friends, Lori and Ellen, and then as I was walking to my car, I found a whole bunch of them who were outside, and so they were like, sure, we'll take pictures with you, and it was really fun. So we did that, and then I came home. Husband did finished the meal prep. I had started the chopping for him, and then he finished the main part of it, and then we went to Acacia for Repeal Day. We got last words at Repeal Day, and then we went up to the Cage to have dinner because the deep fryer was finally working for an hour, and then it stopped working by the time we left, and then it came back on right as we were walking out the door. They're having all kinds of issues with it, unfortunately, again. So we went up there to get dinner, and then Matt made us a Corpse Reviver, which is another gin cocktail. I don't know why on Repeal Day I always drink gin, because I feel like that's the official liquor of Prohibition, so we always have a gin drink on Repeal Day. But anyway, I'm going to close the vlog out here. I am back to work today for 7 days in a row, unfortunately, so I don't know what my content's going to be today and tomorrow, but we'll make it work. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you are new here, and as always, my friends, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and I will see you in tomorrow's Vlogmas vlog.